And I want to also give a very special recognition to one of my colleagues, a colleague who has been there for environmental justice, a colleague who was there with me at the University of California, Riverside, when we were besieged with many, many Trump supporters. And she is a wonderful leader. She is an individual who is been there front and center with each and every one of you. That's no other than your Assemblywoman, Eloisa Reyes. Eloisa Reyes. No longer afford to be patient or polite, conciliatory or complacent. We can't cross our fingers and hope perhaps that President Trump, quote unquote, can become a good president if we're patient enough. We can't compromise our core values, and we can't concede, because I would submit to each and every one of you, even to those who support Trump here in this room here today, that it is time to lead. Stop biding our time, biting our tongue and playing at the margins. We are also a state that passionately believes that every human being deserves life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, no matter. Now, I know for some folks, it has been a controversial issue. No doubt about it. The issue of so-called sanctuary city or sanctuary state. Let me give you the rationale. I know some folks will disagree with me. They've disagreed with me openly and publicly, all over the state of California. Let me give you my rationale as to why. I'm under no illusions at all whatsoever that the enforcement of our federal immigration laws fall exclusively under the federal government. They enforce our laws, period. There's no governor, there's no mayor, there's no Senate of the President, there's no city council member, there's no county board supervisor that can change that. That is a federal statutory law. However, that being said, I can say this, that as a great state like California, we don't have to lift a single finger or spend a single cent to be a cog in the Trump deportation machine. A generation or two afterwards, or whether you're from south of the border, Mexico or Central America, we're all Americans and we're all Californians. We all want a shot at opportunity. That's why we're here. That's why we work our fingers to the bone. That's why we do what we do every single day, to put the roof of our children's head, to put the clothes on their back and food on the table. That is why I'm so proud to be a Californian. And I can tell you this, now I know this, that I may not look like a leader or a leader of the California State Senate in the eyes of Donald J. Trump. But my whole life, I've been told to wait my turn, to know my place. Well, I can tell you this, it's California's turn to lead. We pass our own immigrant rights and protections. That we've stopped squandering state taxpayer dollars on federal deportation efforts, which tear families apart and undermine confidence in local law enforcement. This is something that we do together, because today's California is America's tomorrow, because it's an island when it comes to some of our biggest challenges like climate change, healthcare, or immigration, and that never fulfill its truest potential if we wait for Washington to change on its own. Today, more than any time in its history, California needs to take its fight to Washington. And that's why, my friends, I announce my candidacy to become the next U.S. Senator for the great state of California. Technical electoral suggestion, because we have an open primary, that means Trump supporter can vote for me too as well.
No way! No way! No way! No way!
I'll let you allow to ask me a question too. Just get me through this right here. You can ask me a question or two or three. But the days of go along to get along are over. It's time for California to lead again. All Californians deserve a good job, a fair wage, a secure retirement. We all deserve an opportunity
legal Californians
to contribute equally to our economy, stand up and be heard. Not from the sidelines, but to have their voices loud and proud from the front lines. And we believe that working families who obey our laws, who pledge their allegiance to the red, white, and blue, who pay their taxes, deserve to become full-fledged Americans.
What about the lawbreakers?
And we believe that all
Illegally here.
deserve equal pay in the greatest state in the country.
Kevin,
Be whoever you want to be, and dream and aspire whoever you want to become in the future. I will do that for you if you give me an opportunity to become your next U.S. Senator for the greatest state.
no way! No way! American dreamers first!
In this election, California has an opportunity to lead once again and send a message that with Donald J. Trump, for the Democrats in Washington, there is no place for capitulation. Just as I did in Sacramento, I had your backs. Today, young Democrats of San Bernardino County, I ask that you have my back so I can fight for each and every one of you in Washington, D.C. Thank you. God bless you.